welcome back to another episode of Upland Analysis. This is not a video that I was expecting to be making so soon, and in fact, the article that I'm just about to read, I haven't even read it yet. I just saw the article title, City Expansion, the Bronx, and I thought it'd be a really fun opportunity to, read through it as I'm seeing it, and basically just get this news out there as soon as possible. Before I kind of scroll down on this news article, I guess a bit of context is there's obviously been a massive influx of new users recently, and you can see that in literally every metric. The number of properties being sold, like the value of those properties. Some of the cities are just exploding in value, especially on the East Coast, which is obviously where the Bronx is. So I'm expecting the Bronx to be a very hotly contested, very popular city. Let's have a look at this article. Here we go. City expansion, the Bronx. Yes, as I was saying, Upland has experienced record growth and activity in the last month. I actually think they weren't planning. I heard, after Nashville came out, somebody on the Upland team came into the cafe on Discord and said, no more cities until 2022. Because people were a bit concerned that the secondary market was being kind of held back by all these new cities. Clearly, the rapid growth recently has caused them to change tack a bit on that. So, in the last few days, we've seen record levels of daily active users, 75,000 daily active. I feel like my channel should be busier than it is. I'm kidding. Daily transaction volume. Daily trading volume. Wow, that's mad. That is mad. Sorry, 184 million UPIX trading hands in a single day. That's got to be partly Rutherford and Manhattan, I reckon. Cities surrounding the San Francisco Bay Area are almost entirely sold out, true. And cities in Manhattan's sphere of influence have been sold out for quite some time, also true. Also, they are just inflating like mad. This has caused significant pressure on the supply and demand of their locales for additional city expansions. That sounds like they want to release something in the San Francisco area as well. Our city release strategy is influenced by dynamic factors such as supply and demand. Overall, local supply and demand, supply of properties. That's a big thing. I've noticed more and more new players going, help, I've joined the game, I've got 5,000 UPIX, there's nothing to buy. And just a couple of weeks ago, you would have been able to go into Chicago or Kansas City and buy all kinds of properties. But there's been so many people joining the game that actually the floors have gone like above 5,000 in most cases. So new players need something new, something with lots of FSA properties to mint. So sounds like the Bronx is where you want to be. And current and expected levels of growth and activity. Marketplace activity in city hubs like Manhattan and neighbouring cities like Brooklyn, Staten Island has never been higher, that is true, and eventually never more limited. To support the increased demand for cities in or near city hubs, we're excited to announce the Bronx in New York will be the latest addition to the metaverse. It will be our first expansion city to hit the metaverse, utilizing the new city tiering framework. Very, very interesting. Right, future city release plans. As the economy quickly matures, hubs are quickly becoming centers for activity in the Upland metaverse, and we need to continually evaluate the health of the marketplace to determine what cities will come next. Very cool. So they've decided, basically, East Coast is super hot, probably too hot right now. Therefore, that hub will get a new city first. But then in the coming months, expect to see details on the West Coast expansion and a new city hub. Wow. Okay, so we expect some big announcements pretty soon. The Bronx is planned to release Wednesday, December the 8th. Ooh, wow. Okay, so less than a week's time. And it will have a stress test on Tuesday. Man, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to have to do some city research. But is it going to be in vanilla mode? I already just see it is. That's fantastic news. 20% of properties will be reserved for new players under the First Start Act. and it will be in vanilla mode. I'm a big supporter of vanilla mode, and for those of you who don't know, that means that the city will open for minting and we won't know where the collections are. You've got to do your research, watch my channel, I'll tell you where the no, I'll have a good idea. I'll have my predictions of where the collections will be in the Bronx, but do your research, go on the Discord, go on Reddit, watch some YouTube videos, and yeah, that's a really good opportunity for all players, because if you do your research and you mint something that turns out to be a a valuable collection property, man, you can just catapult your net worth like nothing else. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen players go from like 100,000 net worth to like millions of net worth just from minting properties that they did their research and they knew they were going to be valuable, and guess what, they were. So vanilla in the Bronx, super good news. Send fees, low high, so 20 to 100, so that's kind of actually quite a yeah, that's like a mid-tier city, isn't it? No airport, between 9 and 15 collections, treasure hunt tier 2. Yes, that's like a mid-tier city. It's like on par with Brooklyn. There'll be 10 train terminal parcels to buy in the store. Very exciting. Might get my first train terminal. And there you go. A couple of facts about the Bronx. I've heard about the Bronx Zoo. Apparently it's a fantastic zoo. And you can get there via Manhattan, Brooklyn, Rutherford or Cleveland by train. Very cool. And here's the schedule. So on Monday, you'll mint the terminals and you can then go into the city. Tuesday, we're doing a stress test in the Kingsbridge neighborhood. And there will be the Wakefield neighborhood for minting. And then on Wednesday, they'll start by opening Pelham Gardens. And then assuming everything's all stable and good, they'll open the rest of the Bronx, excluding certain special properties they'll sell separately. That is amazing news, and oh my god, it's coming so soon. So expect more videos on the Bronx really soon. Definitely subscribe to the channel and like the video if you want to see more of that. But until next time, I'll see you then.